spoke too soon, Spider-Man.
Too soon? No, not the man-wolf again. What are you doing here? If you're looking for a fight, look out! You're pushing us over the edge. We're going to fall. That funny newspaper of his, but even J.J. couldn't pay a man to go this far, not to the point of suicide. For real, brother. This might explain why you wanted to attack me.
But then, as our puzzled hero chances to glance down at his struggling assailant.
Wait a minute. I see it all. But where? I can't remember where. What is it? Fluid. I've lost my attention, my grip, and next on the list is my life.
But a new element is added to the picture.
The moon. It's setting. Means you're due for a transformation. Just as I thought. You realize what's going to happen when the moon goes down. You split. Sorry. You're not getting off that easy. Suddenly you caught my interest with that pendant. And there's no way I'm letting you slip out of my hands until... There's a knock on the head you gave me a couple of hours ago in Jameson's pad. Oh, my head. Parker, you've got to snap out of it. You've got to think. Where have you seen that pendant before? Where?
Though he isn't aware of it, our hero is on the right track, and so is a certain publisher.
This is my son's apartment. All I can do is pray that I brought. John? Son, are you there? Blasted boy, answer me! Oh, dear Lord, that costume. I'd recognize it anywhere. It's true, then. My son is a man-wolf. John, wake up! I demand an explanation, at once!
Dad, is that you?
Of course it's me, John. And I'm alone. Now, will you tell me what's happened to you? What sort of insanity?
I wish I were insane, Dad. It'd be easier to accept than this.
For a moment, Jonah J. Jameson stares at the man he calls his son. And when he speaks again, his voice is softer.
Tell me, John. Please. I want to help.
If only you could. There's nothing you or anyone can do. This is my nightmare. I've got to get out of it myself, just as I got into it, all by myself. It all started 6 months ago at Cape Canaveral with the takeoff of a special unscheduled movie. It was the same as the previous public, like every week. But what? I found something on the moon's surface. Just what I've ever seen. I was determined that it would be mine. Back on Earth, I had a friend who worked in the quarantine center. With a little coaxing, I got him to borrow the moon rock for me. I had my rock made into a pendant, and I took to wearing it around my neck. Didn't think much about it at first, until one night I was taking the turnpike up to New York for a late dinner date with my fiancée, Christine. Something happened to me. Something inexplicable. That's funny. Suddenly I feel tired, exhausted. Mustn't be getting enough sleep. Either that or it's this blasted night driving. It wasn't the night driving. It was the moon. A sudden light touched me. I glanced up, and it was then that it began. The pendant, glowing, something about the moon. Lord in heaven, what's happening to me? Every month since then, I've been transformed. And to date, none of my efforts to stop that transformation have succeeded. Not even the radiation suit I had made to cut out the lunar rays. The first time I wore it, last night, the suit came apart. Just like my chances to see this madness through alive.
Don't talk like that, son. It's obvious you haven't thought this out at all. Why not just take off the pendant?
Don't you think I've thought of that, Dad? I have tried to remove the stone, but it's too late. It's grafted itself to my skin, permanently.
7 hours have passed.
7 hours. And now it's time to get on the trail of the man-wolf.
In another part of the city, at that certain brownstone, we find...
It's not like John to ignore a date. I hope he isn't sick. He has been acting oddly these past few weeks. That's funny. And I can hear the bell ringing upstairs. And if that isn't John up in the window, I need glasses. He wants to pretend I'm not here? All right, I'm not here.
And upstairs.
Now it's your turn, Dad. Better leave. Something changes in me when I become that thing. I want to hurt the people I love, like Christine, and like you.
Now, son, if you're trying to tell me the reason you attacked me was to kill me, that's utter nonsense. You wanted my help, don't you see that, John? And you couldn't stop yourself, your animal self, from...
Meanwhile, a few blocks away, Spider-Man starts on his moonlight journey. Hurry, Spider-Man, hurry!
Great, what a good night's sleep can do. I almost feel like myself again. What was going through my mind? A pendant. A pendant. Hey, wait a minute. My subconscious must have been working overtime because it just put 2 and 2 together and came up with 4. That costume the man-wolf was wearing, it wasn't fabric. It was some sort of insulation material, the kind used on spacesuits for astronauts. And it just hit me who I know that has an astronaut's son. And who was attacked by a werewolf in astronaut clothing? J. Jonah Jameson.
A quick glance in the Manhattan telephone directory tells our hero what he needs to know, and so...
Maybe I'll have some good luck for a change. Bingo! Looks like I've hit the jackpot. It's the man-wolf. Here we go again, Wolfie. This time, I have a theory to try out. It's my guess that pendant is what's making you a werewolf. And so it has to come off, even if I have to tear it off.
Spider-Man, what's happening to him? He's changing.
Dear Lord, I didn't realize. The pendant had grafted itself onto his skin.
The transformation begins, and the identity of the monster becomes apparent, all too painfully apparent.
John, son, are you all right?
He's just fine, Jameson. Now that this thing's off him. Better get him a doctor, though. Fast.
A doctor? But the publicity.
Publicity? Your son's life was at stake, not to mention the lives of people he might have killed. Let's hope we stopped him in time.
Johnny, are you okay? Mr. Jameson, is he okay?
Answer her, Jameson. Tell her everything's real swell. Maybe someday you'll even begin to believe it yourself.
Spider-Man, wait!
Save it for the papers, Jonah. Save it for tomorrow.
And so ends another adventure of the Amazing Spider-Man. You spoke too soon, Spider-Man.
Too soon. No, not the man-wolf again. What are you doing here? If you're looking for a fight. Look out! You're pushing us over the edge. We're going to fall. Last week, that funny newspaper of his, but even Jenny couldn't pay a man to go this far. Not to the point of suicide. For real, Bucky. Doesn't quite explain why you wanted to attack me.
But then, as our puzzled hero chances to glance down at his struggling assailant...
Wait a minute. I see more. But where? I can't remember where. What is it? Blew it. I've lost my attention, my grip, and next on the list is my life.
But a new element is added to the picture.
The moon. It's setting. Means you're due for a transformation. Just as I thought. You realize what's going to happen when the moon goes down and split. Sorry. You're not getting off that easy. Suddenly you caught my interest with that pendant. And there's no way I'm letting you slip out of my hands until... I forgot. The knock on the head you gave me a couple of hours ago in Jameson's pad. Oh, my head. Parker, you've got to snap out of it. You've got to think. Where have you seen that pendant before? Where?
Though he isn't aware of it, our hero is on the right track, and so is a certain publisher.
This is my son's apartment. All I can do is pray that I brought. John? Son, are you there? Blasted boy, answer me! Oh, dear Lord, that costume. I'd recognize it anywhere. It's true, then. My son is a man-wolf. John! John, wake up! I demand an explanation, at once!
Dad, is that you?
Of course it's me, John. And I'm alone. Now, will you tell me what's happened to you? What sort of insanity?
I wish I were insane, Dad. It'd be easier to accept than this.
For a moment, Jonah J. Jameson stares at the man he calls his son. And when he speaks again, his voice is softer.
Tell me, John. Please. I want to help.
If only you could. There's nothing you or anyone can do. This is my nightmare. I've got to get out of it myself, just as I got into it, all by myself. It all started 6 months ago at Cape Canaveral with the takeoff of a special unscheduled moon.